With a net worth of around $143 billion, Jeff Bezos has more money than anyone else on the planet. That's after the founder of Amazon paid his ex-wife Mackenzie $38 billion in a recent divorce settlement. Bezos has amassed more than $28 billion this year alone, much of it due to a surge in online purchases during the coronavirus outbreak. Now, according to a business advice platform known as Comparison, he's on his way to becoming the world's first trillionaire. And he's not the only one.
I think it's very likely that sometime in the next 10 or 15 years, sooner rather than later, really, we're going to see a number of trillionaires emerge in the world. And this is because of the dramatic shifts we've seen in the commercial sector really since the beginning of the internet age. And many people have been on top of this from the very beginning, and they're going to be very well rewarded for it.
If Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg's wealth keeps growing at its current rate, he could become the world's youngest trillionaire by 2036, when he'll be 51. It would make these men richer than most countries in the world. The economies of only a dozen or so nations are worth more than $1 trillion. They include the US, UK, China, India and Japan. But not everyone is ready to celebrate the men's success. Many have pointed out that as they become richer, much of the world is becoming poorer, especially due to the coronavirus pandemic. In many places, unemployment rates have reached record highs, and it's predicted that we're heading for the worst global recession since the 1930s. Added to this, the likes of Bezos have been accused of treating workers unfairly. US Senator Elizabeth Warren recently tweeted, while Jeff Bezos is on track to become the world's first trillionaire in the middle of a pandemic, Amazon is ending overtime pay for warehouse and delivery workers on the front lines. This is immoral. Bezos and Zuckerberg are not the first to trigger criticism. In 1916, John D. Rockefeller became the world's first billionaire. The founder of the US's Standard Oil Company built a monopoly by ruthlessly eliminating most of his competitors. The US Supreme Court eventually ruled he had violated antitrust laws. More recently, Amazon and others have been accused of the same.
The goal of Amazon and Flipkart is to bring crony capitalism in retail trade, monopolize it, dominate it, control it, so that they just want to wipe out the competition, and later on they can dictate their own terms.
The world's super rich have added more than $420 billion to their net worth since the start of the pandemic. The question remains how much of that money will be used to help those in need. Shamim Chowdhury, TRT World.